Let's make our way onto our backs. Wake ourselves up slowly. You can hug your knees into your chest. Have your arms over the tops of the knees. Close your eyes. Just give yourself this little moment to have a squeeze. You can rock from side to side once you get there. Just checking in with your body. And while you do that, while you get settled within yourself, today's session is all about endurance. So I think you perhaps might associate that word more with an athlete or something of that nature. But I think we're all athletes of life. Yeah, so endurance comes into play throughout our day as well. Just let the knees fall to the right side. Just take a little twist here. You can have your eyes straight up to the sky or looking to the left hand. Again, once you get there, just start to take those long, deep breaths. So for an athlete or an athlete of life like ourselves, we need to be able to breathe well. So within a yoga class, we concentrate on that, on doing exercises, breathing in different ways to help us build up our endurance to that. And as an athlete of life, we also need strong muscles so that we can move through our day. And not so much to lift weights, but just to get through the day, just to be sat still for a certain amount of time takes quite a lot of muscle strength. So yoga can definitely help with that. We'll bring the knees into the chest and just let them fall to the other side. And just checking in with that side. How is that feeling today? And an athlete, whether it's of life or a full-blown athlete, also needs to know how to relax. So your yoga practice will definitely give you that as well as you move through a class, opening and stretching, strengthening and lengthening, breathing deeply, all those things helping you to relax. We'll bring the knees back into the chest. And let's take a happy baby, holding onto the outer edges of the feet. Squeeze the thighs down either side of the rib cage there and try and press the tailbone down onto the mat. Take a long, deep breath in through the nose. Hopefully you're getting into a nice steady rhythm with the breath now. Good. And a long breath out as you press the thighs down either side of the rib cage. Bring the soles of the feet together. Rest the edges of the feet on the floor so the knees are open. And take your arms up and over your head. So as we learned a couple of weeks ago, the key to breathing is being able to expand your rib cage so that creates space for your lungs. So try now a 5 inhale, 5 hold, 5 exhale, and 5 hold at the bottom of the exhale. So try it in your own time. You know that if you are pregnant, that you should never hold your breath. So you will just keep the breath flowing. But if not, really try and think about the retention of the breath. So 5 counts to breathe in. You got a nice big space with the arms up and over your head to really expand into the rib cage. 5 counts to hold the air inside. 5 counts to breathe out. And in your own time, your own rhythm, And 5 counts to hold the breath out. I want you to really challenge that this morning. So if 5 is not enough for you, maybe you can make your way up to 6. Holding for 6, breathing for 6. Wait to really feel the expansion of your body with the breath in. To feel the pressure of all the air held in inside of you on the hold. And then how slowly can you exhale? And the hardest bit for me is always holding the breath out at the bottom. Try 2 more rounds. Not only are you expanding your lung capacity, but you're triggering the nervous system to relax. These breathing practices were you to become a triathlete or a marathon runner would all help with the breathing, with your breathing, with your stamina. But also it's going to help you stay calm under stress. Take your time whenever you get to your last exhale. Just breathe normally in and out through your nose for a few moments. Notice if anything's changed. We'll start to bring the knees up towards each other. That's it. Keep your arms up and over your head. And then start to see if you can lift your hips up off the floor and then lower them back down. Okay, so we'll keep the breath slow and steady and try and lift the hips up and lower them back down. So nice little rocking forwards and back. We're trying to get down into those lower abdominals, so strengthening your core, building up the resistance within your muscles. See if you can maybe lift those hips a little bit higher with every time then. Try not to use momentum so much, but use your muscles. Get nice and deep into those lower abdominals. Okay, see if you can get 5 more in. And if it's just lifting off the floor a little bit, keep going. Keep trying to lift. Let's try 2 more. And 1. So bring your hands either side of your ears. And as you exhale, bring your right elbow to your left knee and extend your right leg out straight. And we're just going to change. Left elbow, right knee. Good. We'll keep going, changing. Try and roll through the shoulder blades. So now you start to bring the work up through the upper abdominals now. But keep in mind how it felt to lift the lower abdominals. Keep thinking about flattening the belly towards the back of the mat. And if you are feeling a little bit already, then see how long you can go through it. Yeah, without losing your form or your technique. And your breathing as well. There's lots to think about. Keep it going for 5, 4. If you can feel it, that's great. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Hug your knees into your chest. Let all of that settle for a moment. And then take both legs up to the sky. Hands by your ears, elbows open. As you exhale, lower your right leg and hover it off the floor. And bring your right elbow to your left knee. And we're going to change. Okay, left elbow, right knee. And change. Okay, so keep it going for 10, 9. Keep rolling on the shoulder blades. Space between the chin and the chest. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. With a strong core, we can do everything. 2 and 1. Release. Hug the knees into the chest. Try and flatten the whole spine onto the mat. And let yourself fill up with oxygen so that oxygen can fill up the muscles. Take the hands behind the thighs and then roll up onto your spine into a boat pose. All right, so you've got your feet off the floor if you can. You're holding on behind the thighs, lifting your chest up. Keep the core strong. Maybe you can reach your hands away. I'm saying core strong means drawing the belly button up and back. Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to go low boat and high boat. So you can turn your palms down low. Maybe don't go down so low if you find it hard to come back up. Okay, so straighten the legs, round into the back, and then bring it back up. And again, keep it going. Are you breathing? We're going to keep going for 10, 9, 8, 7. Keep it slow and steady. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Can you stay in low boat for a moment? Hold it there for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come all the way up, high boat. And then cross your legs. Come into child's pose. Maybe you roll through the legs. Have your knees together, your feet together. And then relax the tummy, the chest, the head over the legs. Yeah, so now stretch out what you've worked there. Fill yourself up with that oxygen. So oxygen can flood the muscles, helping to let go of anything you're feeling there. Big breath in. Long breath out. And walk your hands over towards the right side. Go as far over as you can. Left hand on top of right hand. And what's nice about this one is how it helps to expand all of that left side. So you can imagine with the breath in, expanding into all the intercostal muscles there, which will help you to breathe, help those lungs to have space to expand. Then walking the hands all the way over to the other side. Right hand on top of left hand if you need extra. And then imagine that right side expanding with the breath in, creating space. The lungs happily expanding to their fullest capacity. Walking the hands back to the center and come up onto all fours. Just rock forwards and back. Let's get the wrists a little bit ready. Get all the clicks out the way. Do little circles. Start to grip onto the floor with the fingertips. Take the circles the other way. All right, into your cat-cows just to get some movement into the spine. Go in your own time. Exhaling to round into the back. Inhaling to let the belly sink. Okay, try 3, 4 more of these. With cat-cows helping you to yawn your way into the practice. Yeah, we're working our way up to sun salutations. So traditionally, you would do 108, which would really test your endurance. But we don't really have time for 108. So we're going to do 10. And really focus on the breath so we can really think about how we build that endurance. Tucking the toes under, lift the hips up and back, pressing the heels down one by one, do a nice little wiggle. Wake up those legs, wake up the back. Your core is nice and strong, it's ready for you. And then start to walk your feet towards your hands. Get stretching out the hamstrings. Inhale, take a halfway lift and lengthen. And then exhale and forward, relax your head. You can hold on to opposite elbows. Maybe that gives you a little extra stretch. And you can sway from side to side. Releasing the hands. Have a little bend in your knees as you roll your way up. Last thing to come up is the head. Let's go. Press your palms together. With the breath in, lift the arms up. And then with the breath out, forward, forwards. Hinge from the hips. Inhale, lift your head, chest up, halfway lift. Exhale, jump your feet back and lower yourself all the way to the floor. Inhale to lift the head, chest up. Exhale, lower back down. Tuck your toes, lift the hips up. Push up into plank, and then all the way back into your downward facing dog. Take a big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Exhale, step the feet inside the hands. Okay, so work with the breath. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold forwards. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, jump your feet back. Take it all the way down to the floor. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, tuck toes. Lift up into plank. Take it all the way back into your downward dog. Exhale. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Okay, so that's 2. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Step or jump the feet inside the hands. Halfway lift, lengthen, inhale. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Lift the arms up. Exhale, forward, forwards and hinge. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale, jump the feet back and lower all the way down. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Good, lower back down, exhale. Tuck toes, come up through plank, inhale. And then exhale, take it back down to dog. Breathe in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend the knees, look forwards. Exhale, feet land inside the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, lengthen. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll your way up. Palms together, hands up. Exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale, step back, jump back. Take it all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale, take it down. Tuck toes, come up through plank. And then up and back, downward facing dog. Breathe in through the nose. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend knees, look forwards. You can jump, step the feet inside the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, fold and hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump it back. Take it all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale, lower it down. Tuck the toes, come up through plank. Inhale, and then exhale, back downward dog. Big breath in. Long breath in. Good, 5 more to go. Inhale, bend knees, look forwards. Jump or step the feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, hinge from the hips, fold down. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump it back. Still exhaling as you lower down. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Lower back down. Tuck the toes, come up through plank. And then take it up and back, downward facing dog. Nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Good, 4 more, bend the knees, inhale. Exhale, jump inside the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, fold and hinge. Just keep moving. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump it back. Lower all the way down. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Good, exhale, lower down, tuck the toes, come up through plank, inhale. Exhale, downward dog. Nice big breath in. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, bend knees, look forwards. Jump, step inside the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Arms lift up. Exhale, and fold and hinge. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back, lower all the way down. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Good, lower back down. Exhale. Tuck toes, come up through plank. Inhale. Take it up and back, downward dog. Breathing in. We got 2 more. Breathing out. Then knees look forwards as you inhale. Exhale, feet land inside the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come up to standing. Exhale, hinge from the hips. Keep it going, guys. Keep flowing. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump back. Lower all the way to the floor with control. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale, lower down. Tuck toes, inhale, come up through plank. And then exhale, take it back, down dog. Big breath in. Long breath out. Good, last one, bend knees, look forwards. Jump feet inside the hands. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale, roll your way up. Press your palms together, lift your arms up. And then exhale, fold and hinge. Hopefully you're getting warm. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, jump the feet back. Lower all the way to the floor. Inhale, lift the head, chest up. Exhale, lower down, tuck the toes. Inhale through your plank. And then up and back, downward facing dog. Good. Now, once you're here, take 5 long, slow breaths. So inhale. And exhale. Try and stay here. Inhale. And exhale. What can you feel is lengthening? What can you feel is strengthening? Inhale, fill up the ribcage. Exhale. Good. Close your eyes for these last 2. Inhale. Maybe you can feel the heart beating. Exhale. Good. Last one. Inhale. Exhale. Good. Lower your knees to the floor. Sit back into your heels. Rest your palms faced up on your thighs. Draw your shoulders down the back and close your eyes. So after all that movement, how does the stillness feel? Can you relax into that? Relax into the stillness. Maybe you can still feel the body moving within itself. Just try and relax in this moment. One more breath here. Blink. blinking the eyes open. Hopefully calm has come back. So coming up onto all fours. And then bring your right knee to your right wrist, right foot towards the left wrist. So coming into pigeon. Hopefully that feels nice for you there. Okay, walk the hands out in front. And then this time, take your right arm underneath you towards the left side. So we usually do it the other way. But see if you can rest the head on the floor. Reach the left fingers to the front of the mat. And then maybe you could take your left hand around your back and snuggle it around your right thigh there. Try and open up that left shoulder, press into the back of your right arm. And you're breathing in. Think about expanding into that left rib cage. And breathing out. Yeah, try and relax your neck, no tension there. And open up that right hip. Yeah, release the left hand back down onto the mat. Lift yourself back up. Okay, tuck your back toes under and slot your right foot inside your right thumb. Rock forwards and back here. Okay, going to lower your left knee to the floor. Come up into a little low lunge, lifting your arms up. And then bringing your hands heart center, twist towards the right left elbow outside the right knee. Push down through the right hand. Take your time, breathe in. And breathe out. Good, release, take the hands either side of the front foot. And we'll come back onto your left knee, runner's lunge, right toes to the sky. Yeah, breathing in, push the hips back. And breathing out, fold over the right leg. That's it, nice guys. Well done. Come on to fists. And then bend into the right leg. So you're back into that runner's lunge. Just tuck your back toes under. Start to wiggle your right foot forwards. Just see how far forwards you can go there. You got your hands underneath your fists. Maybe you can start to lift the left knee off the floor, the right toes towards the head. Yeah, so you're nice and high up in your splits. You might be able to go and slide that right leg a little bit further forwards. Maybe I'm tucking those back toes. Okay, so you go to where you can get to. And you're feeling the stretch. I'm going to stay here for 5 breaths. Yeah, so close your eyes. 1. Long, deep breath in. 2, so you might be higher up, remember. 3, long breaths in. Long, slow breaths out. Relax into the muscles. 4. Good, last one. Well done. Push down through the hands. See if you can bring that right leg back in. You can tuck the back toes under your hands and then take the right leg back into down dog. Give it a little wiggle, maybe wiggle that right ankle, right leg. Just letting life flood back into that leg. Now bring left knee to left wrist, left foot towards the right wrist. Find your pigeon on this side. Okay, and just like the other side, take your left arm now underneath you towards the right. Right fingers to the top of the mat. You can always have a block underneath your head if the floor's far away. Okay, but as much as you're trying to open up your right shoulder, you're trying to press your right hip bone down towards the floor. Breathing in, just expanding the capacity to breathe in this shape. You might want to take your right arm around your back, snuggle it around your left thigh. Imagine that left hip opening up to enable you to move through your day. Your athlete of life. Good. You can untwist, bringing the right hand back in. Hands back underneath you. Tuck your back toes under And then start your left foot next to your left thumb. Rock forwards and back here. And then eventually lower your right knee to the floor. Okay, we'll come up into a high lunge, low lunge, lift your arms up. And then bring the hands heart center, we twist towards the left, right elbow onto that left knee. Maybe feel your spine kind of click into place here. Inhale, expand into the rib cage and into your body. And exhale. Lovely, guys. Release, take the hands either side front foot. Come back onto your right knee. And then draw those left toes to the sky. Yeah, so start to think about this hamstring. Breathing in, chest to toes. And then breathing out, folding over the leg. Okay, see where you can get to with this. Bring your hands into fists. Well, bend it back into that left leg. Tuck your back toes. Start to wiggle that left leg forwards a little bit. And then lift the back knee up off the floor. Maybe you can start to draw your left toes towards your fists. Squeeze the right hip forwards, left hip back. And then see if you can sink down a little bit deeper. Maybe not. Maybe you stay where you are. So the stamina comes from being in the place where you can feel the stretch, where you can feel the effect of the pose, not so much where you're going to snap, just where you can feel the stretch. Okay, so you get to that point. You've got 4 more breaths here. Trying to encourage your right hip forwards, your left hip back. Maybe closing your eyes, just letting the breath take you away. So you can find the peace within the calm. You know, if this pose is challenging for you, try and find the peace within the breath. And then hopefully find the calm within the pose. 2 more breaths. Eyes closed if that helps. One more breath. Guys, good. So to come out of it, unfist your hands, palms flat, tuck your back toes, and then see if you can bring that left leg back into your downward facing dog. You can bend the knees, wiggle those hips. How does it all feel? All right, lift the right leg up to the sky. Bend the knee and open up that hip. How does that feel there now? Bring your right knee into your nose, right foot next to your left thumb. So try and creep that right foot over towards the left thumb. Drop the back heel 45. Now you can bring the forearm on the thigh or right hand inside right foot, left arm up and overhead. Yeah. So if forearm is on thigh is better, go for that. Otherwise, right hand on the floor. Hold it, breathe in. And breathe out. Think about tucking your tail, pushing down through your right heel. Okay. Eyes closed if you can. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good, and again, breathing in. Breathe out. Have you got weight in that back foot as well? Yeah, can you push down through that right hip? Last breath, inhale. Good, exhale, lower the left hand down. Now just lift your hips up as you straighten your right leg a little. Turn your right toes inwards and then start to sit down into your right heel, left toes to the sky. So you might stay here, this is enough, or you might take it all the way down. Feel the stretch, breathe in. Maybe hands come heart center, so there's all these options here. If you are in the full pose, push down through this left hip. Otherwise, use your hands to keep you up higher. Hold it, breathe in. And breathe out. I'm not going to stay here too long. You're going to bend that left knee now. Take it all the way over to the other side. So find your home base here within Skandasana. Are you up on your hands, right toes up to the sky? Or are you sitting down into that left heel, pushing down through the inner right leg. Yeah. Hands heart center if you can take them off the floor. Otherwise, use them to prop you up. Straighten into this right leg, push down through the right leg. Feel the space in the hip. Breathing in. And breathing out. Good. So coming into side angle on this left side, lift the hips up. Turn the right toes inwards, go onto the edge of the foot there, bring the foot inwards, and then turn the left toes out. Left hand inside, left leg, and then right arm up and overhead, maybe forearm on the thigh. Yeah, so now try and twist left rib cage towards the sky, and hold it there, breathing in. You can look down if your neck is hurting, or looking up if all feels well. And again, breathing in. Breathing out. Good. Close your eyes if it's challenging. See if you can really dive in deep. How do the hips feel here? Good. Last breath. Good. Take your right hand just next to your left hand. Move the left hand over towards the left. Pick the back heel up so you're the wrong way on your mat now. Take the left leg all the way to the sky. 3-leg dog. Bend the knee and open up the hip. Feel that lovely stretch there. Good. Lowering the left foot next to the right. Come up high onto your toes. And then roll yourself forwards into your plank pose. Elbows brush the rib cage as you lower all the way down to the floor. Bending the knees. Don't worry if you're facing away from me. Bring the heels into the bum. Take your hands back, catch hold of your feet. Forehead on the floor, push your feet into the hands, and then lift your head, your chest up. Okay, so Dhanurasana is a great pose for you to really expand the capacity to breathe. As you inhale, lift the chest up. And as you exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And again, inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, squeeze the shoulder blades together. And again, last time, inhale, lift the chest up. Exhale, squeeze everything together. Good, guys, release the legs, well done. Take the hands underneath your head, and then just let the shoulders move from side to side, let the hips move from side to side. Good, take the hands underneath your shoulders, push your hips back into your heels, into your child's pose. Relax over your legs, well done, guys. Good, coming up to seated and sitting onto your bum. So if you want to turn around, you can. Reach the arms forwards and then slowly start to lower down onto your mat. Coming into your bridge pose. Have your feet flat onto the floor. Heels close to your bum. Inhale through the nose, belly expands. Exhale, draw the belly button back, push down to your feet and lift the hips up. Just take the hands underneath you, squeeze your shoulder blades together. I want you to see if you can try and pulse the hips up higher towards the sky. Okay, and we're taking these pulses for 10, 9, squeeze the hamstrings and the glutes, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Then just release the hands and lower the spine down. Okay, so now you felt the hamstrings and you felt the glutes. We're going to challenge the hamstrings and glutes now. Make sure the feet are, again, a nice distance apart. And then as you exhale, push down through the feet to lift the hips up. Now you can interlace the hands again, draw your shoulder blades together. And now just start to walk your feet further away from you. Go as far away as you can without collapsing. Try and push the hips up You should feel a lot of work going on there in the hamstrings, maybe a little bit in the glutes, the front of the legs. Hold it. Try and drag your heels in towards your hands. Hold it for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Carefully bring your feet back in. Release the hands. And then lower the spine down vertebra by vertebra. Well done, guys. Good. So that really fires up my hamstrings. If it doesn't fire up yours, then maybe you need to take your feet further out. Hug your knees into your chest. And let's take the legs up and over your head into plow. If that's not going to work for you, take happy baby. Yeah, so once the toes, maybe the toes can touch the floor. You know, and if you find this pose hard and you've got a sofa there, try rolling back and resting your feet on the sofa. What's good about this pose, it really helps you to expand that capacity to breathe under pressure. So you've got the whole weight of your body pouring down into the upper part of your body. So really practice that, practice breathing in this place. Can you feel your elbows on the floor? Yeah, your elbows on the floor, palms in the backs, resting in the back. And try to breathe in for 5. Breathe out for 5. Breathing in for 5. Breathing out for 5. Good, last time. Come into shoulder stand, taking one leg up to the sky and then the other leg up to the sky. This is where you should really feel the elbows supporting your neck. Relax your neck, relax your face. Breathing in and breathing in. Coming down, whenever you're ready, toes land behind you. Palms flat on the floor and slowly lower the spine down. Take your feet to the corners of the mat. Your arms up and over your head, palms faced up. Good. So most importantly for any athlete is that ability to relax. So you've worked your muscles. You've expanded that capacity to breathe, and that helps to send more oxygen into your muscles, more blood flow through your body. And then that third component, that ability to relax. I'm in charge of the time, so you've allotted yourself 45 minutes, and you still have time. So let your eyes close, jaw relax, toes relax, fingers relax. Luxuriating in everything that is you. Keeping your eyes closed to start to breathe a little bit deeper. Move your fingers, move your toes. And a big yawn as you reach your arms up and over your head. Roll over to the right hand side in your own time. And then come up to seated whenever you're ready, eyes closed, face relaxed. Bring your palms together, thumbs into your chest bone, just in gratitude to yourselves. We're all athletes of some kind, so you need to treat yourselves as such. You've already done that by getting here today. Thank you so much for joining me. Namaste. Have a beautiful rest of the day. Hope you pace yourself well. Have a great day, my lovely athletes.